Hey guys, Ryan DeWitt here from DeWitt Physical Therapy. This is going to be our first video of our functional restoration video series. The whole idea of doing this is to kind of give a primer on self-maintenance. But then as we go along, I also want to show you what is it that we do as clinicians to help improve your movement. This is good for anybody from literally just those that are stiff to those performance athletes that need every little bit of range of motion. So today we're going to start from the beginning. And literally the beginning, we're going to get down on the floor, we're going to talk about breathing and its importance. And then also show you like how you can work on restoring that. We will kind of get all the way up into overhead lifts and all other kinds of fun stuff, but that'll be in the future. Okay. So for today, I've recruited our friend Sam, Sam is an athlete and a badass. So we're going to have her work on her breathing and check her out. So we're going to do a little swap here. Close up. Okay. Sam, let's go ahead and get you down on the ground over here for me, please. Say hi, Sam.
Hi.
Okay. So here's Sam. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to check out Sam's breathing. So I just want her to lie there and just take a couple of deep breaths for me. Okay, so over here I can see some belly rising, which is awesome. Try again. When she takes a really deep breath, this isn't supposed to look weird, we see some chest rising. What I really want to do is encourage her to see if she can breathe just out of her belly. Sometimes with this stuff, if we get too much of a postural demand or too much kind of thinking about it, everything goes to hell. So, Sam, do this for me. I want you to take the bottom of your feet and put them together. Can frog your legs out. This kind of gets her in a more relaxed position. And we'll try that breathing again. And all I want you to do, good. Okay, don't let that chest come up. Anytime your chest rises, you owe me 100 burpees. Don't do that. Okay, right here. Better. Chest, chest. Okay, just your belly. Okay. This is hard.
It is.
Harder than you thought? It's just breathing.
Yeah.
Not that important.
Sometimes it's the little things that are the most challenging. Right?
Yes, it's the little things that are most challenging. So breathing used to be for yogis only. Now suddenly there's all this stuff in strength and conditioning journals. And we went to a conference. Two of the biggest names in strength and conditioning were talking about breathing. I don't think it's a coincidence. Okay, we're getting better. At the very end, her chest still rises, so I want to encourage her not to do that. A little bit better. There we go. We're taking some deep breaths. Belly is rising, so true diaphragmatic breathing. That's fantastic. Now we're talking. Okay, so we can also, like I said, postural demands change this. So what happens if we have our legs down flat again? Is this any different? Not that there's a huge postural change here. Oh, chest comes up. Yep, saw that, right? Okay. Good. So what I encourage people to do is really breathe. I think so many times we're really told to hold our belly in. I want you to push your belly out. Okay? Don't let that chest rise. Save that for when you're under lots and lots of stress and you need lots of a lot more tidal volume. There we go. Okay. So just for fun, let's get her in her hands and knees and see if it changes things a little bit. Okay? So same thing. So we're literally going to watch right down here and literally push that belly button down towards the floor as you breathe. Is that easier or harder, Sam?
Harder.
Harder. Okay. So again, increase in postural demand. We've changed it. Now we've added more components. It's not just laying down on your back breathing. Okay. This is hard. Sometimes this takes a few minutes in each position to really work on. All right. Now, just for fun, even though she doesn't have this mastered, go ahead and get up on your knees, kind of tall, upright posture. Good. And you're pretty close, so I'm going to back it up here a little bit. Okay, and again, try to breathe out of that belly. Okay, so we saw some belly, but what else happened? Look up here, look up here. Do that again, and chest is rising. Okay, so this is a lot harder. This is, again, this should be a fairly elementary thing, but this is hard for us to do. Okay. Oh, that chest just starts first. The belly's completely out of it. Yep. Okay, Sam has homework. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lie back down on your back. I want to show you how to mobilize your diaphragm. Okay. So our diaphragm is that nice kind of skirt steak thing that attaches to the bottom ribs and kind of goes all the way on top of all of our guts. Okay. If that thing doesn't pull down correctly, we can get some, not only can we get back pain, but we can get dysfunction in our breathing. And so let's see if we can help unlock that a little bit and see if that changes her breathing pattern a little bit. So Sam, go ahead and grab that double lacrosse ball behind you. And let's do this on your left side so you can show everybody. We're going to put this thing underneath her lower ribs, kind of on the side, kind of along her spine. Yeah. You tell me, how's that feel?
All right.
Okay, and she's wincing a little bit, so that's probably the right spot. Okay, and then let's frog those legs out again. And what I want you to do is go ahead and take some breaths for me. Okay, and as you do that, what do you feel?
A little more belly.
A little more belly, okay. Does it feel good or bad?
It doesn't, it feels sort of neutral.
Okay, tell you what, move that ball up one segment.
Yeah. Maybe there's fear to do that.
Yeah, because when you do it right, it feels awesome.
There we go.
How's that feel now?
Better.
Better?
Yeah.
Does it feel like it's doing something?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. If we breathe out of, oh, look at that diaphragm just coming up and down. Good breathing. So as we breathe, and especially if we're doing something to our bodies that's kind of painful, like some of the self-mobilization stuff is going to be, and we go into faulty breathing patterns, do you think we're going to make a change? Probably not.
Oh.
But if we encourage normal breathing patterns, i.e. breathing out of our belly while we incur some stress, like self-mobilization techniques can do, then hopefully we can make more of a change, all right? So this is Sam's homework. She gets to do this every day for a while until she can stand up and breathe out of her belly without her chest rising, okay? Again, this is kind of a foundational type of skill, believe it or not. So let's really nail this before we get other segments moving, and also nail this before we start adding a lot of performance on top of it. All right. Thanks, guys.